Well, what's going on, fellow zombies? Another dark log again. Dealing with Shield must be obeyed. Stressing me out is about normal. It's 2:24 in the morning, and it's the 20th or 21st. It's Monday. I'm not alive yet. I've been trying to keep track of the news, but it's getting to be much more of a pisser these days. Johnson is still keeping the House closed to satisfy Trump, but they're screwing around with the damn economy and everybody else. No wonder they're hiding. They don't want to deal with their constituents. They don't even want to hear from their constituents. They're collecting a salary. What the hell do they care? There's a Republican out there named Kylie Riley, something like that. He went on talk shows trying to find out, given his displeasure about Johnson's ability. I turned off one of them, especially when he was asked a question. Would he go up to the speakership? Oh, well, I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm not dealing with you. You can't give a direct, strong answer. You're no damn good either. Face it, I don't care if you have a few of these guys showing up in Congress. They're no damn good. They're no damn good. Vote them out. Vote them out. Yesterday was the independents having fun at Trump because Trump decided to do a AI cartoon shit dump on people. He thought that was cute. And then the independents were like, I'm taking this in stride, haha. I'm like, oh, give me a fucking break. So yesterday, I think in one of my win files I screwed up on, I'll get it relabeled, that I was noticing that there was Occupy Democrats out there that showed something that was going to give them ammunition. I still think it. Now, everybody kept reporting, including the independents out there, they didn't hear, didn't see. But somebody saw, because the one independent out there, Occupy Democrats, found a video of one particular town who was doing their No King's Day and found violence. Started by the maggot, by a group of them, marching around looking for fights. Looking for fights among those who were protesting, even at the tail end of the parade. One kid snuck in, pretended to be one of them, ripped off the chief's mouth, ripped off sunglasses, and the chase was on. This guy was about his 50s, 60s, grizzled hair, wearing a lot of padding, but not paying attention where the hell he was going or what he was doing. Tripped once, got injured, pissed off, running after the kid again. This time he's getting blocked by other people. He trips and falls again, by this time by a kid or someone else. And now he's got blood. The adults were getting it. The adults wanted to show that they can do the No King's Parade without violence. Not get provoked in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, right. So now there's blood in the video. And it was caused by a kid tripping the adult. That wasn't bad enough for an ammunition right there. Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe. They were doing, basically they were doing, they're lining up along the streets and doing their signage. People passing by, they're honking like crazy. They're not cursing, cussing, or anything else like that. And then somehow in the midst of them, you had a couple of ladies, a teenager, and the mother with the I Love Trump. Now the thing of it in this situation, they were pushing. I mean, at first, they were told, we're not going to be provoked by you, but you can't be here. truth be told, they could have gone anywhere, but they wanted to be there in the midst of it to cause trouble. That's what they wanted to do. So, the next videos I'm seeing is the teenager trying to keep a civil tongue while she's trying to debate, but the mother's pushing people around or almost threatening them, being aggravating. Raising fists at other people doesn't exactly help your cause. Unless, of course, you're going to be doing scissors, rock, hand, that kind of thing. The old hand game. Whoever decides first. Of course, there's a 5-way on that one. I mean, in the game, there's scissors, there's rock, there's paper. I forget what the third one was. The fourth one was. I know somebody else from a comedy series did Spock. Rock, scissors, paper. Oh, lizard. That's right, lizard. But in the rock, paper, scissors game, there is no lizard, there is no Spock. Some people just made that shit up. And this lady wasn't going to do the rock, paper, scissors. She's just basically trying to be aggravating as hell. They're trying to calm her down and just kind of talk to her. And you've got a few federal workers already laid off, working for the Park Service. They haven't been furloughed, they've been laid off by Trump. No law enforcement at all. But they're trying to dispel it. And these are only clips that are being displayed on the internet on this one. The only ones I found that actually were worth watching. Everything else, I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with it. The independents are saying, see, we were successful. I'm like, no, you weren't. In major situations like this, what they're trying to achieve, mostly, yeah. But in smaller, isolated cases, yeah, that's what gets you guys in trouble, mostly. Was I rooting for Trump? No way in hell. Was I able to get to a rally? No way in hell. Was my town about to do a rally? No way in hell. They're Trump town. They were snittering up like crazy. Keyboard warriors and everything else. They heard about it. They weren't going to do about it. They just don't care. They're pure Trump and they don't give a shit. They care about their own town people, but they're hypocrites as well. Some people actually do care, but they're not pushing the political agenda. So if we happen to get any more votings happening here for the midterms, they're going to be voting pure Republican at this point. Well, not so pure. I'm a libtard. Wokeism. I'm considered the enemy. I'm considered Antifa. Oh, Antifa. Well, if I'm anti-fascist, then I'm Antifa. Don't like it, baby. You're a Hamas terrorist. Well, I would have to be born Palestinian, living in Gaza, and selling my soul to the devil for that one. I'm not. I'm in California. California raised, babe. Democrat. Doesn't make me Hamas. Doesn't make me a terrorist. Doesn't make me a bad guy. Just politically on the opposite end. Now here's the thing about the First Amendment that these people always keep forgetting. We have an obligation to be objective towards each other and subjective towards each other, not to mention argumentative, but we're supposed to be raising our points to each other too. In a democracy, there's supposed to be a debate. Not one ring and one voice. That's not democracy. That's autocracy and that's also tyranny. Look it up. I live at home with an autocracy and a tyranny. It's called a dog. She wants everything. She gets older, she's getting more and more crotchety, more grouchy, and more of a pain in the ass. She's blind, she's deaf, and she's crippled a little bit. She wants everything now. I know some people will probably say, well, why don't you put the dog out and then get another dog? I'm like, then why don't you do that to your own family members that you love very much? Don't tell me about putting my dog down, and I won't be telling you how to put your people down. I find it the most objective and offensive remark I came across in comments that I've stricken out of my section. Not to mention block the bastard too. You may be a dog owner, you may be a dog lover, but you're not mine. You're not in my family. I don't do that to family members. You can do that to yours, and keep it to yourself. Stay out of mine. That being said, guys, have a good night.